Welcome back to Des Moines, where the National Senior Games presented by Humana roll on. I'm Mark Middleton, and this is another episode of Growing Bolder at the National Senior Games presented by Uber. You know, there's a great saying that says example has more followers than reason. It means that we can tell you that more is possible when you age, but it's far more effective to show you. And that pretty much is what these 12,500 athletes here in Des Moines are doing. They are showing us. It's important as we age to have role models who are our same age, in our same life stage, but also face our same challenges. Because when we can see ourselves in others, when we can see someone doing something we never thought about doing or didn't think we could do, well, that's when the magic occurs. And no matter what your age is, no matter what your challenges are, there is someone like you competing here in Des Moines. So let's get to the highlights. At the track, 91-year-old Flo Meiler was at it again, this time in triple jump. Flo kept jumping and kept setting records, ultimately landing with a mark of 4.55 meters, a new American and world record for the 90 to 94-year-old age group pending ratification. It's her 40th world record over the years, and the record-setting legend herself, Kay Glenn, was there to congratulate her.
I will remember this for a long, long time because you never know how long I can go. And I'm going to call my husband right now who is home and because he's not well. And so I'm going to be screaming at him that I've got 3 new world records in the triple jump. And I didn't expect to do this at all. So I'm so proud. I'm so happy.
Over to women's 3-on-3 basketball now, where 5 teams representing the Michigan Spirits are playing. Based in Detroit, the Spirits owe their existence to the godmother of senior women's basketball in Michigan, 83-year-old Edna Jones-Allen, who is sitting out this year's competition.
I've had total knee replacement. I have a bad back, and I'm still getting up and down, but not enough to play.
Allen is watching the Spirits' 55 to 59-year-old team battle back from a big deficit against A-Rock out of Arkansas. Edna's presence alone is enough to inspire the Spirits.
Edna started this organization, and we know what type of grit and fight she plays with. So I reminded them that that's what we come from. She's a pioneer, and she's sitting right there on the baseline. So, hey, if you have an issue where you're kind of like down and out, you take a look at Edna, and it's like, Edna's been doing this. Why can't we dig deep and find a way as well?
The Spirits battled back to take the game and advance in the tournament.
She started this thing. Everyone knows the name because of her. The multiple championships that she's won is second to none. So we have to carry that legacy.
When I first started, we didn't have a women team. It's no further than the 8th grade, I think. But it's a good thing. You know, we can play this game if they give us a chance to play it. But it's still about staying in shape, being active. So I enjoy it. You know, I don't know anything else I enjoy more than playing sports.
All right, let's head to the bowling alley and start by flashing back to earlier in the week where John Sponable bowled a perfect game at the games, competing in men's singles age 65 to 69, and fueled by his perfect 300, the New Yorker took home the gold medal. Sticking with bowling, let's take a look at the Uber on our way athletes of the day. We have a special trio today. Meet the Hannell family. Walter and his 2 sons, 55-year-old John and 59-year-old Tony. All 3 men took home bowling medals, including a men's record 749 for the 55 to 59-year-old age group by John. We spoke with the family of bowlers about their special week.
It's a privilege and a thrill for me to get with our family and have a vacation. Yeah, we started young and we bowled together as a team, 40 years ago, and it was a family deal. It was outing and it was good competition, and I think it keeps the family together, and it's something I look forward to doing.
Well, it's special because I live in Dallas and he lives in Lubbock, Texas, so we don't see each other all that often. So this is something every other year since I turned 50 we've got to do, and do a little traveling and bowl together and Now my brother's with us, so it makes it special. Sure, I hope in 25 years or whatever I'm able to bowl as well as he is and get around as well as he is, and he's showing no signs of slowing down, and when I feel tired or not feel like going out and doing stuff, he is definitely an inspiration. And when I'm 80 years old, I can just hope to be half as active as he is.
82 years old and still active. And the old rumor is that you retire, you sit on the couch, and you die. And staying active, doing what you need to do to stay healthy and be active is the key. And he definitely does that.
The National Senior Games is a health and well-being movement for everyone of every skill level, but every now and then you can't help but notice the incredible ability of some of the competitors. Which brings us to Sugar and Spike, the two women team of Christine Bredehoff and Tori Packard, two high-level players who, after years of competing against each other, decided to team up, playing not just against other seniors, but also in open divisions against players decades younger.
We've played with and against each other about 20 plus years.
We're both from Colorado, so landlocked state. Through volleyball, just started playing against each other. We never really played with each other until we were senior age.
She's a rock star, and we're both well-known senior volleyball players as far as high level for the age we're at. So we just kind of gravitated each other because we are two of the older ladies that can still compete at an open level.
Like, volleyball is volleyball no matter what your age is. Like, I feel like, if you really want to be, I feel like I'm still 30, so we still compete in the open level. Like, we compete against 20, young players. Age is just a number. It's really not, as long as you keep moving and, you stay healthy, it's like you can do this forever.
You come out here and you see people really rocking it, and they're doing so well in life and keeping themselves healthy and fit, and there are some amazing volleyball players still at this age, for sure. It's what my mental health is all about, is getting out there and be able to play volleyball.
It is my life. I do it 24/7. I coach, I train, I play. Literally, volleyball is my life. So I wouldn't even know what my life would look like without it.
To me, one of the real features of the National Senior Games, other than the athletes themselves, are the drone shots captured by Brit Huckabay. Brit also shoots most of the gorgeous stills for the National Senior Games, but he's quickly become one of the best drone shooters in all of amateur sports.
It is a great tool to have. It allows me to get perspectives that I can't get any other way. I can go high, I can zoom around. It allows me to be in different vantage points where I can't be. It is great fun to shoot sports. Its movements are really smooth and controlled, so there's no jerkiness. And the good thing is, if it gets too low on battery, it knows it and it comes back to the home base, so I don't lose a $3,000 drone, which is a little is a bummer if you do.
How many years have you been doing this for the National Senior Games?
The first one I started with was in Birmingham, Alabama in 2017. Then went on to Albuquerque, to Fort Lauderdale, to Pittsburgh, and now here in Des Moines. And I love the NSGA. I love what I do. I think anytime you do what you love, it shows through the work that you put out. So it really isn't work for me, and it's like the old thing, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, and that's me.
Well, there you have it, examples that prove that more is possible for all of us as we age. Be sure to subscribe to both Growing Bolder and the National Senior Games YouTube channels, and also follow us on Facebook to stay up to date with all of our incredible examples from here in Des Moines. That's it for now. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Growing Bolder at the National Senior Games presented by Uber.